everyone, and welcome back to Learn to Love DIY. Today we are creating this beautiful card here. And I'm going to show you the inside as well. I went ahead and stamped it. It's very simple to make, and I'll be showing you how to create it today. You'll be needing a basic black card base that measures 11.5 by 4 1/4. You'll be needing 2 pieces of the petal pink, one for the outside layer and one for the inside at 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And then 2 whisper white pieces that measure 5 by 3 3/4 of an inch. And then you'll need some scraps that I've put aside for the love. Okay. And then before we get started, I'm going to show you the stamp sets that I'm going to be using for today's card. I used the Parisian Beauty, and I'm going to use this scripture here. And then I'm using the Forever Blossoms. I'm using this lovely, what is it? Flower stamp. I'm using the Love. And I'm also using the Always and Forever for the inside, as well as this small flower here. Okay, so I've already mounted all of my stamps, so we are ready to go ahead and get started. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and fold the basic black in half. Now, of course, I have not pre-scored my card base, but you can go ahead and do so. And there you have it. And now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and take out both of the whisper white pieces that we're going to be using to stamp on. And let's do the inside first, just because it's easier stamping. We're going to use Petal Pink ink, and then we're also using the Smoky Slate. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by using the Smoky Slate for the flower. Okay, and feel free to either put it on the top. I did go ahead and center mine, but it's really up to you what you want to go ahead and do. Oh wait, I'm not going to put that away. I'm going to use that for my sentiment as well. And then we're going to use the Petal Pink for the inside flower. Okay. You know what? I think I stamped off on that one. These are too dark. So let's try again. Since I already have my Petal Pink, and I'm going to stamp off and then do the middle. Oh, that's much better. And then I'm going to do the same. I'm going to put this aside for just a moment. And I'm going to do the same for the gray, or the Smoky Slate, that is. Perfect. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and stamp our Always and Forever. And I'm not stamping off. I'm using the first generation image for this one. There you have it. This one's just a tad bit darker than this one, but maybe it'll get lighter as it dries. So we're going to put that aside, and we're going to go ahead and bring our other piece of Whisper White, and we're going to start off using the Smoky Slate with this scripture. And I'm going to be stamping off at every time that I stamp. So let me move it just a tad bit. Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect because I am moving my stamp around, and you just want that nice effect on the background. And then once I do this zigzaggy, I went ahead and just filled in the edges here in the same manner. have that. So I'm putting my smoky slate away, and it's time for me to bring out my petal pink. And I'm going to be using the large flower. I think these are blossoms. I keep calling them blossoms. It is called Forever Blossom, so I'm hoping I'm calling it right, or naming the flower right, that is. Okay, so I'm going to start off with, in the center, trying to adjust the image. There you go. And then I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go ahead and ink it up again, and then I'm going to stamp off on the sides. Then maybe just a small print there. There you go. Okay. And then before I put away my petal pink, I'm going to go ahead and put this aside to dry. I'm going to go ahead and take my piece of Whisper White and my Love Sentiment. I'm going to stamp it. Well, actually, sideways, because I'm going to have to flag it. And I can trim it a little later. Okay, so now we can put this away. All right, and I'm going to bring out my mini guillotine. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Not too short. And then, there we go. I think I'm just going to snip the top. Okay. And let's see if this will meet the sizing. Let's see. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and flag it on this end. And then let's see if that'll fit our petal pink layer. Perfect. And what I'm going to do is just hold it in place. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and flag it. Trying to give it the same amount of spacing to create that layer. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and just adhere it with our multi-liquid purpose glue, which is our Tombow. Okay. And again, I am just centering this. Okay. And now it will be time for us to go ahead and start layering. So I'm layering my Whisper White onto my petal pink. And then once we have this piece layer, we're going to go ahead and use the ribbon. Come on. This guy does not want to stick. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to take a piece of tape and adhere the ribbon. And I'm using the petal pink ribbon that you guys have seen me use in some of the past videos. I really love this ribbon, and I'm applying it towards the bottom. It's the petal pink variegated ribbon. Okay. And all I am doing is putting it towards the bottom, as I mentioned, and just securing it onto the back, just like that. Same thing on this side. I'm going to go ahead and trim it. And then all I'm going to do is take this piece here to create this little knot. go. Perfect. And then I'm just cutting or trimming the edges of my ribbon. This one's actually twisted a little bit, so let's go ahead and do that. And there you have that. Okay. And now we can go ahead and put it on our basic black card base. Now, if you wish, you could pop this up on dimensionals, but I decided to just adhere it with the liquid glue. But of course, if you decided to make this, you can totally make it your own. And you can decide to go that route. Sorry. Okay, so before I apply my love sentiment, I'm going to go ahead and do the inside layer. It's a good thing you have two sides to paper. Or at least that's what I've been hearing a lot. And now that I started using more of the stamp sets, no one's perfect. And everyone now and then makes a little bit of a mistake, and it's a good thing you can use the other side. I think I'm running low on the glue. Need to open a new one. Alrighty. Okay. So there you have that inside layer. Now going back to the front, we're almost done. We're going to go ahead and pop our love with a dimensional, and then we're going to add some Rhinestones Basic Jewels onto our card. And I'm just using the one. I don't think you need more than just one little piece, and I just kind of adjusted the bow so that it was somewhat sideways this way, so that I'm able to see this cute little, I kind of made it to look like a tag, or sort of seem like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take some of my jewels. And I did use a variety of the sizes this time around. I'm going to go ahead and place a small one on the love sentiment. Come on, little guy. On the corner here. And then I just spread out a couple throughout the card. So I'm going to take one of my bigger rhinestones. And then I just placed them where I saw that there was some sort of gap. Since I try not to leave too many gaps, but you kind of can play it by ear depending on, how you decide to create your card. And then this one, somewhere in this range. So they're not 100% the same, because obviously you're not stamping it in the same manner, at least in the same proportions, but the look is basically the same. So there you have it, my sample, and then the one we created today on camera. And as I said, it's fairly simple but very cute and great for any occasion. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions regards to any of the items I've used today, please don't hesitate to reach me at learntolovediy@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment in the comment section below. And I will also be linking my 24/7 Stampin' Up! Online store, and you can reach any of the products or be able to look up any other products there anytime. So again, thank you very much for watching, and you guys have a great day.